Alright, what's up guys? Chewart here, befriender of orcas and tire of shoes. Got a OU battle here against my battle pal Finn. So I'm just gonna start it off. I thought I'd lead off with my Diggersby since it handled pretty much his entire team well, except his Sableye, and yeah, that's pretty much the only thing on my team that my Diggersby doesn't do very well again. I switch out predicting the Will-O-Wisp, pretty obvious. Go on my Talonflame to absorb it. Don't want to get my Diggersby burned and waste it. I take this turn to just set up a free SD, thinking he couldn't do anything to me, and he can't, so I get a free SD, and he sends in his Talonflame. So I'm thinking maybe he's Jolly or something, but he's not, and I outspeed the possible speed tie and get a free kill pretty much. Then he sends in his Greninja, and at this point I'm just kind of thinking, am I free to switch or sweep? And nope, he actually has the Focus Sash, so that made a lot of sense. He then takes me out with the Protein Surf. It would have been stab anyways, but eh. After this, I'm just gonna go into my Diggersby because I'm actually scarfed with U-turn. So I probably could have let on that I was still still banded with Quick Attack, but I didn't want him to switch into his Sableye. So I pick off his Greninja, and I'm going to U-turn into my Breloom. He sends in his Charizard, which I thought might have been Charizard X, so I decided to stay in, not wanting him to get up a DD. But he just kills me with an Air Slash, and I waste my newly bred Breloom. I send in my Greninja to try and revenge kill him, going for the Hydro Pump, but now he Mega Evolves into Y, so Drought's going to make it so I can't knock him out, even with the Life Orb. And then he is going to, in return, take me out with the Solar Beam. So this Charizard's quite a threat to my team, so rather than go into my Diggersby to take it out with a return, fearing him switching into his Sableye, I am going to go ahead and go into my Gengar and go for a Thunderbolt, knowing that I'll outspeed, and knowing that if he switches, I'll get a good hit on pretty much anything. He then sends in his Scarf Diggersby, or nope, that's his Kangaskhan. I think that he's like normal Kangaskhan with Fake Out and stuff, and Scrappy, so I didn't want to take the Fake Out since I am actually sashed. So I switch into my Garchomp, and he actually goes for the Sucker Punch, so I get a free switch in. And now I guess he switches into his Diggersby, and I get off a free Earthquake on that, bring him down pretty low. But his Diggersby is actually Scarfed too, so he does a huge 80% to me. 80 or so, yeah. And then I can just knock him out with the next Earthquake. Useless crit. Now he sends in his, after Sunlight fades, he sends in his Kangaskhan, I guess, to try and pick me off with a Sucker Punch, and I guess he didn't want me to go for the Swords Dance, so he just goes for return, because I feel like that was kind of a bad play on his part, but eh. Garchomp faints, I go into my Diggersby, still at full HP, and I take him out with a return, because at the time I hadn't really been looking at his team, and I didn't, write it down or take a picture of it or anything, so I go for the return, forgetting that he still had his Sableye. So now I have to go through the trouble of switching back into my Gengar and taking the burn and possible Shadow Ball. It's probably uncommon, but still. I take the Will-O-Wisp, and now I just have to start wearing him down because this is his last Mon, and yeah, I go for the Sludge Bomb the following turn, trying to get the Poison, and I do get it, so that's just making my job easier. So gradually wearing him down. He's going for nightshades. Not doing too much. It's only level 50 anyways. I could take 2 more of those, but not afterburn actually. So yeah, just gonna go for the Shadow Ball the following turn, and I end up getting even more hacks on him after the burn or the poison. I get the Spadef drop, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. So I'll let these little animations catch up to where I'm at. He's just gonna keep on recovering, but after the Spadef drop and the damage from poison, it's not gonna end up leaving him with too much health. And yeah, even if he did end up at full and not poisoned by the end, I still had quite a big team left, so I could still take him out. Anyways, that's pretty much the battle. First narration, decent, I suppose. Hopefully, if you guys watched, thanks. That's cool. I am hoping to have at least a video up every day or every other day. I've got a lot of time on my hands. Yeah, that's about it. And thanks for watching, guys. Be back hopefully tomorrow. See ya.